Yeah, let's see where my girl Madison is at. There's my girl, yeah! Madison! Hey! All right, we about to have a good time tonight. Yo, so here's what we're doing. We're going to pick up Steven and Patrick right now. They're at some fancy hotel.
Okay, you try to open it.
Oh, check it out. Here. Who's that? Breaking the window. Hang on.
Ah, shit.
Oh, dude.
This looks nice.
What's
mine.
up?
Hey! All right, we about to have some champagne. Come on, you stop!
I used to be a bottle girl.
Wow. How did you do that so freaking well? Let's really test. Let's go off-roading in a Mercedes and see if you can pour champagne in it.
Hey, listen, guys and beautiful women.
I was talking to me. Go ahead.
Sorry, ambient. To the success of the OnlyFans show tonight. Cheers, all right? Here we go. We are actually coming up on the high tonight. Let's do it, everybody. We're gonna have a good time.
Okay.
My man, come on, baby.
Oh, my God.
Drunky, you dance.
Yes, sir.
Let's have a great time in there tonight.
All right,
y'all.
come on,
It's gonna
Bubby.
be
Come on,
amazing.
Bubby.
Let's do it. Fuck, I want to be famous. OnlyFans, I want y'all to make me famous. I want to be famous. That's right. I want to be so famous I can fuck random celebrity women that are out of my league. That's right. I call it the Pete Davidson. Nobody in here ever thought Pete Davidson was attractive. And if you do, you a low-key meth addict. I'm tired of the pandemic. Y'all tired of the pandemic? You know it's a war going on between vaccinated and unvaccinated. Who vaccinated here? Make some noise, you vaccinated? I got a homeboy say he don't want to take the vaccine because he don't know what's in it. But this nigga do cocaine off the bathroom floor. You know what I hate more than the pandemic? Vegans. Fuck a vegan. Where you at, vegans? Always trying to convince me that your rice paper pellets taste like bacon. No, it don't, bitch. I went out with a vegan 2 days ago. Fuck this girl. Oh. It took her 45 minutes to order. All she kept saying to the waitress is, does it have? I can't have. Does it have? I can't have. The waitress is like, get some lettuce, bitch. It ain't got shit in it. I had to sit there and take it because I hadn't had sex with her yet. Fellas, you know what I'm talking about? You be on that first date, you gotta listen to all that bullshit you don't give a fuck about. You know, my cats and my dogs get along. I don't give a fuck. Are we fucking or not? As soon as we had sex, I was like, I love meat. Thank you, I appreciate it. That's my one fan on OnlyFans. Fuck the rest of y'all. Thank you, that one person. If you're in a relationship, make some noise. Where the relationship people at, make some noise. Look at that shit, sad as shit. I swear to God, I can't wait to break up with this motherfucker as soon as we finish these 37 house payments. Fuck relationships. I hate relationships. Here's why I hate relationships. Because remember when you first get with the person, you love everything about them. You love all their flaws when you first get with them. Like my ex-girlfriend, she had this sneeze. It was cute when I first met her. It was like, hey, chee! It was fucking cute. But like 3 years later, after I hated her, I fucking hated that sneeze. It was the worst sneeze I ever heard in my life. I would bring it up in the arguments. It wouldn't even be relevant to the argument. I just wanted to tell how much I hated her and that fucking sneeze. I'd be like, you know what? You can't tell me who I can and can't go out with. Matter of fact, learn how to fucking sneeze, bitch. I felt like all I did in my relationship was argue. Like, you ever been arguing with somebody so much, like they don't have anything else to say, but you got more to say? So now you just sitting in your car talking to yourself like the person's still there? Right? You sitting in the car, you talking to yourself, and you gonna tell me that I can't come home at 6 in the morning. I can come home at 6. People looking at you like, yo, who the fuck you talking to? My girl, if she was here. You ever plan what you're gonna say in a fight because you know your significant other so well? So you plan out the whole argument in your head. You plan what you gonna say, then you plan what she gonna say, and then you come back with the best rebuttal ever to win that fight. But as soon as you get into that real fight, she doesn't say what the fuck you plan for her to say. Cause you won in your head, but when that real fight, she don't say that. You like, yo, who the fuck you talking to? That's not what I planned for you to say. There's nothing worse than when a woman says we need to talk. Nothing worse. Because nothing ever comes good after we need to talk. In the history of we need to talk, no girl has ever been like, you know what? We need to talk. I just wanted you to know that you're an amazing man. I made a little money this week. I'm gonna pay all the bills, and I'm gonna suck your dick while you watch football. That's never fucking happened. Even if you're the best man, even if you cook, clean, all that, as soon as she says we need to talk, you think to yourself, what the fuck did I do, right? You start going down a list of shit that you wrote. You're like, okay, it is Wednesday. I did take the trash out like I was supposed to. Okay. I did change the code on my phone so she hasn't seen me like an Instagram girl. That's good. All right, okay. Oh shit, I haven't cheated in a year. That was my only fan again. You know what's worse than we need to talk? Is when a woman texts you and go, we need to talk later. Because that means they want you to think about what the fuck you did the whole day. Fuck that, fellas. I don't let them do that shit to me. As soon as they text me, we need to talk later, I text them right back and go, yes, we do. Because now they're at work like, yo, what the fuck you want to talk to me about? That's right, girl. I'm breaking up with you first. You ain't fucking winning.
You haven't done this, because I've totally been guilty of this. Like, you're waiting to go up, right? You're like, let me give them what they came here for. And then you get up there and you just completely eat shit.
That's why I think that you should never conform to the audience, because it's all about your experiences. People ask me the differences between black and white audiences or Latin audiences. There is no difference for me because I continue to be who I am. So I don't never care if somebody started today or 30 years ago.
I know, but also don't start something new when you're in your 30s. It's embarrassing.
I guess I'll stop basket weaving. I just started.
I've been befriending the homeless people in my neighborhood because I'm alone. And here's the thing. There's this one guy. I see him every day. And every time he sees me, he's like, Madison, will you buy me a Twinkie? And I do it. And I don't do it so I can brag to you guys and seem like a good person. I do it because he has diabetes. And I'm trying to solve homelessness. He has no feet, so I am so close to raising the property value. I've been boycotting Amazon because they're bad to their employees. Everyone knows that, but there's one story that kind of stuck out to me. They threatened to fire a woman because she had a miscarriage on the job. I was like, that's horrible. If I was Jeff Bezos, I would have promoted that woman, you know? Because that's the ultimate 2-day delivery. That's, you know? It's hard to find people who really embody the company brand, you know? I got 15 tattoos over COVID. I got all of these. Thank you. I don't know why. What are you? A tattoo artist? I mean, and when my grandma saw it, she was like really upset. And she's like, Madison, I hope you know you can't be buried in the Jewish cemetery anymore. Oh, well. Yeah, I didn't even think about that when I was getting them done. Because no one in our family is Jewish. Weird thing for her to say. She's worried I was limiting my dating options. And she's like, besides, your body's a temple. And I'm like, yeah, but that doesn't mean to fill it with Jews. Here's the thing. Everyone's like, you gotta travel. You gotta see what's out there. No, you don't. I went on vacation and found out I was gay. And here's the thing, like, most of my family doesn't talk to me, but now I know what pad thai is, so, you know. I don't know. I like all women and Korean men for some reason. I don't know if I love pussy or just hate body hair. Yeah. I just want someone to exfoliate and go to karaoke with me. You want to hear about the time I got a hooker? I know what the people want. This is what happened. I feel like all right, I went to a massage parlor. I didn't know that's what it was. I swear. I thought it was just a spa that's open at midnight. My friends were baffled that I got a sex worker. They're like, why did you do that? And it was very simple. I saw the menu, and the happy ending was only $5 extra. And I'm a businesswoman. I was like, I paid $2 extra for guac. So, you know, I'm in there. I don't know how to say it. And I start having emotions for this woman. I bit off more than I could chew. That was her name. And I realized maybe I'm a little fruity because I like this lady, you know? I'm feeling things I've never felt for a man before. Because there's like this sweet moment where me and her locked eyes because she was waiting for me to pay her. So I was like, maybe we'll have drinks or whatever. So I decided to look her up, and the first thing that showed up was her Yelp. And she had 3,576 reviews. And I don't know why that hurt my feelings. I was like, I didn't know she was good at her job. So I was like, maybe I should see this through. So I went back to America. I was like, I'm gonna go on a date with a woman. And I was so nervous. It was the first date I ever went on with a woman. First question this lady asked me is, so what's your experience with women been like? And when you have only paid for women to be in your company, it's kind of a loaded question. But thanks to Yelp, I was like 4.5 stars, apparently. It's been a great experience. I'm like a gremlin. If you get me wet and feed me, I will just start a family with you. Sometimes I wonder if like I would like to be with like all women. I'm just not in that tax bracket yet. Yeah. It is so expensive to fuck women. It's true. So here's the thing that they don't tell you. When you sign up, you have to buy a dick. And for some reason, you have to wear it in a contraption that looks like you're going ziplining. And the penis is expensive. It's like $100. And I was like, when I was straight, if I wanted a dick, all I do is black out, you know? And there's like more options than I was anticipating. Like, you can pick which way you want it to veer, how veiny you want it, what color you want it. And I was like, I want mine to go to the left because I'm gonna be politically aligned with my dick. And I'm gonna get it in white because emoji rules, right? And here's the thing. They sent me the wrong dick. They sent me a black dick that went right. They sent me a Clarence Thomas dick. And at first I was like, oh, we gotta send it back, but then I put it on and I felt powerful. See, sometimes I feel weird about making any kind of racial joke because people see me there. You're a white lady, you've had an easy life. And it's true for a lot of reasons. I don't know if it's been so easy. I grew up with a cleft lip, and a lot of people don't know that about me because they've never seen me naked.
Is anyone gonna ask me about my career?
Let me ask you now, how do you feel about, like, where are you at in your career?
Oh, wait, before you, I have a question.
Yeah.
Where are you at in your career, and how do you feel about it?
I'm very happy with where it's at. I think OnlyFans TV is gonna be really big for comedy. I think it's gonna be a big space.
Sure.
We've just did 2 roasts on it.
People don't really realize how much sacrifice you put into doing this stuff.
Totally.
How poor you are for the majority of your career to make stuff work. I was dating somebody, and she was like, I don't get your career, you're poor, you have a roommate. And I was like, I don't want to get into that whole thing, but it just makes you really think of, like, people don't understand what you're trying to do, and like all this is just like, you're just putting it on a credit card in a sense.
Sure.
Because later it's all gonna pay itself off.
Look at you schmuck. Look at you.
LMAOF, baby! Actually, this is funny. This is like a year ago. They were like, hey, we want you to do an OnlyFans page. And I was like, nah, you know? Secret stuff, you know? And then they hit me up again, like 2 months ago. They're like, we want you to do an OnlyFans page. And I was like, listen, dude, I don't want to put my dick on the internet. And they're like, we don't want you to put your dick on the internet either. This is like a stand-up thing. And I was like, well, wait, what's wrong with my dick? Like, what the fuck, bro? You don't... Someone say, was it Emily? Did she say something about my dick? My roommate, it's no big deal, I'm 36. Day one, I was like, all right, we're moving in together. I'm like, I'm gonna scare this guy off the bat, let him know what he's getting himself into for the year. You know what I mean? So day one, he goes to his car and he's getting a box out. When he went downstairs, I went up to his room and I hid in his closet like an adult, you know? And so I'm sitting in this closet waiting for him to come up, and he walks up, he puts the box down, and I jump out, I went, rah, you know? And when I tell you that this full-grown man screamed like an adult cartoon woman, I went, brah, he went, ah! And I was like, whoa, dude, that's it. All right, man, screw my job, screw comedy. I'm focusing on scaring you for the rest of my life. That's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. That was it. I'm happy, I'm full, you know? And so for like 2 months, I was just scaring this dude nonstop. Like, he's like, whoa, I'm scaring him. I'm hiding everywhere. Do you know how hard it is to get under a sink in your 30s? I'm fucking under the sink, just grab his leg, he's like, oh! So one day we're like, let's watch a movie, you know? So we sit down and watch this horror movie called The Visit. If you haven't seen The Visit, I'll give you a quick rundown. Grandma is just on her hands and knees, and she's just scurrying across the floor like this. She's just scurrying back and forth. And they're like, all right, well, we don't really know anything about grandparents, so maybe it's just like some geriatric workout shit, you know, let's let her do her thing. And maybe it's how she gets her exercise in, like a little, you know, night mouse or whatever, and they close the door. They hear it again like 5 minutes later, and they peek back out, and now their grandma's just standing there, and she's just scratching the wall like this. She's just scratching it with her bare hands, just like, and they're like, nah, she's fucked up, we gotta get out of here. And that's the whole movie, and you guys have seen it. So, just saved you an hour and a half. But the weird part about it was, for some reason, whenever the grandma was doing this stuff, they're like, let's make her butt naked in her 90s, you know? It was disgusting. It was just titties. There's like 9 titties on the floor. It was weird. So the movie's over. My roommate goes to the bathroom. He's like, all right, I gotta go to the bathroom. And I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna figure out a way to scare you in the next minute and a half. You know, that's just what I do. And so I go to my closet and I get a wig out. And that's I don't have time. It's a whole other story, dude. Got a lot of wigs, just, you know, in case of emergency. 2 months into knowing this dude, I get butt naked and I get on my hands and knees. And I hear the door around the corner crack open, and I just start scurrying towards the door. I was like, he's gonna freak out, you know? And I'm scurrying, I don't hear a scream, I'm getting closer. And I finally look up, no joke, this dude was trying to scare me first to get back at me for all the scaring I did to him. When I look up, this dude was just scratching the wall, and he was also butt naked. Just 2 butt naked strangers. He's scratching the wall, I'm on my hands and knees. I looked up just right into his asshole. I was like, yeah, I can see inside, you're a good person. Come here, bro. We hugged. Dude, when you dock, you lock for life, bro. That's my best friend, bro. You guys smoke weed? Are you guys a weed audience? Are you high right now? Yeah. Oh, dude. I'm not good at smoking weed, dude. I've been trying to get better, you know? Practicing. I was working on it over the pandemic a lot. My roommate, real good, bro, professional. He's been doing it for a long time. And I hear upstairs, I hear the bong upstairs at 10 in the morning. Just rolling. And I hear him just go, yeah, I can get the report over to you in like 15 minutes. I'm like, you're working right now? That's how you get shit done? Dude, one time, this is crazy, dude. One time, I smoked with Mike Tyson. Ever heard of him? Thank you. My buddy called me, and he was like, he's a famous guy. And he goes, hey, you want to go over to Tyson's? And I was like, all right. And I walk in, and it's Mike Tyson, super nice guy. Just like, he's like, hey, what's going on? How you guys doing? You guys doing all right? So I was like, I sit down with this guy, and he lays out like 7 joints. And I was like, ooh, all right, try to be cool. I went, seems like a lot of friggin' pot, huh? Then he goes, oh, these are from me. You can get your own over there. And he like pointed over like a buffet of joints. I was like, oh, it's like a Golden Corral situation. Just go serve yourself. All right, man. I went and got a couple of joints, and I started smoking a little bit, and I was immediately stoned out of my mind. And everybody was quiet. Me, my friend Tyson, we're all dead silent. And I was like, fuck. In my head, I go, he thinks you're a fucking bitch, dude. You're not saying jack shit. I start panicking. And so I was like, you like Animal Planet? And he goes, why? And I was like, oof, I didn't know that was like a rhetorical question. I thought it was a yes or no answer, you know, I thought that was it. And I was like, all right, I gotta think of something. And I went, it's 100% true. I went, isn't it crazy that when a deer is born, within a couple hours it knows how to walk, you know? Isn't that crazy? And he just stared at me, and I was like, he's gonna beat the shit out of me. I know it right now. He's gonna fucking punch me in the face. How many got here? And all of a sudden he just goes, Within an hour, it's fucking running. And we were like, whoa, and our heads exploded. And he goes, do you like horses? And I was like, I like anything that you like. And he's like, I fucking love horses. And he goes, I gotta show you the best horse in the world. And I go, cool, what is it? And he goes, I don't know, just look up best horse in the world. So now I'm sitting here Googling best horse in the world. And I'm scrolling through like 4 pages of Google results. He goes, that's not it, that's not it, that's not it, that's not it. And I was like, okay. I'm just keep scrolling so high. I'm like, this is terrifying. And all of a sudden he sees it, he goes, that's the motherfucker right there! And I was like, oh shit. And he goes, I have 3 of those. And I was like, you couldn't just show me a photo, bro? Whenever I go do like a shoot for a commercial or for TV, and they stop me and stuff, I'm always like, I take photos of everything. So I'm like, this is what I need to buy.
Right.
I don't know I'm not good at styling. Like, you look sick.
I think I'm gonna add a new. Let me tell you something. I think I'm gonna add a new segment to this show.
Okay, what's it called?
We're gonna go to Target.
Oh yeah.
Target for a second.
Gay guy takes straight guy shopping in Target. It's a long title, but I think it's gonna hit.
First of all, I have to tell you guys, I'm pretty excited. I just moved for the first time in like years, so give it up to me. Come on. No, I love it so much. But it's kind of interesting. My neighbor, he's a gay porn star. Come on, give it up for him. There you go. Gay porn. Yes. And we were hanging out, and he was like, yeah, so I just shoot all of my sessions in my bedroom. I'm like, oh yeah? The bedroom right on the other side of my bedroom? What fun! Let me tell you something about him. How do I put this? I would know how business was doing depending on how much sleep I got that week. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you, this man would make such weird noises, so unworldly, so loud. I was not sure if he was having sex or sacrificing a goat. I swear to God, I'd be laying there, like just all trying to get some sleep, and through the wall, I swear to God, this is what you would hear. What the hell is that noise? Just in case for the people in the back. I hear that every night. I've had quite a few weenies in me. I've never made that noise in my life. Never in my life. Well, I did have the sex recently. Thank you. I was very proud. So he takes me on a date, right? We're bar hopping all over Los Angeles, right? And we're going bar to bar. And he brings me to a bar, right, with purple beverages. Purple fucking beverages. I almost grabbed my ankles right there. Are you kidding me? Fucking awesome, right? He brings me back to his place, right? And he's throwing me around. I love getting thrown around. This is where it got a little odd, all right? It got a little odd. So in between kisses, right? And he's right on top of me, right? He goes like this. Have you ever seen The Nanny? And he just like looked at me, he was like, say Mr. Sheffield. Mr. Sheffield? And he was like, oh! What the fuck? And so I was, I don't want to ruin his good time, so I was like, Mr. Sheffield? And he was like, oh! And then I was trying to keep it fresh, right? I loved The Nanny, couldn't think of any lines from The Nanny. So I just looked at him and went, come for days! I was like, Jesus Christ! Thank you so much. I was just talking to my mom about this because I was like, Mom, does this happen again? And let me tell you something about my mother. You think my accent's weird. My mother, she's like real nasal up there. Let's give it up for Linda. Love you, Ma. She's my best friend. Can't even take it. Can't even take it. I was talking to her, because I'm gonna go visit her soon. I'm so stoked. Oh my God, I love going back to New York. But the thing I hate about it, as she reminded me, is, it's camel cricket season. Does anyone know what a camel cricket is? Okay. Take a sip of your beverage, because I'm about to ruin your week. Okay? A camel cricket has the body of a thick spider, equipped with 2 cricket legs. This is a real bug. I can tell by your face you're actively disgusted. This is absolutely real. And it allows it to jump very high and very far. And they thrive in basements. And guess where me and my poor family lived? In the back of bed. I'll never forget the first time I ever saw one. Same energy as that girl with the Jell-O in Jurassic Park. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking? Same energy. I was walking into my mother's pantry to get some Parmesan cheese. How you doing? And I swear, and on the door was one of those bastards, and I'll never forget. I was walking up to her. I was like, "We all do it. We all do it. I'm just woman enough to admit it." I'm telling you, I saw that thing, and I was just backing up. I was in the kitchen. I was like, I'm not taking my eyes off that bug, and I'm feeling for the sink. Because under the sink is a cabinet. And what's in that cabinet? Raid, you say. Not so. I'm a poor family. We had Windex. Give it up for Windex! It took care of everything, you know what I'm saying? I'll never forget, I grabbed that Windex and I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna spray this bastard back to hell, all while providing a streak-free shine. Thank you. And I remember just going, "Ah!" And I sprayed it crazy. My hands are RuPaul. This is what the camel cricket did. You ready? They're fucking nightmares. They're nightmares. And these are all real bugs. I swear to God. And let me tell you something. You gotta get creative. You gotta get so creative with killing them. Let me tell you something. Because they learn. They learn how you kill them. This is foolproof. Let me tell you something. This is foolproof. Okay, you ready for this? You ready for this? This is vital information. This could really help you out. I'm telling you, with any bug, really. You gotta grab your vacuum. And if you don't have a vacuum, you're fucked. I can't help you. I'm sorry. But you grab your vacuum, and you grab the tube. And then you grab every other tube, and you just start attaching them. And you gotta make it bigger. You know, if you can, grab the toilet paper roll. Who gives a shit? Anything you can do to make it as long as possible. And then you just slowly feed it. Shaking the whole time, you know what I mean? I'm just like, oh my God. You know what I'm talking about? And then it's just like, the fucking minute you just hear, zoom. It's like, ah! And I run like hell. Even my cat is like,
Oh, wait, were we actually filming stuff? I thought we were just goofing off. Were you guys?
So sorry. Cheers.
I don't know what's going on. Cheers. Cheers. This is so fun.
Cheers.